Hello. Hello. I am live. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I'm getting everything organized. How is everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a while since I've been on live. Sorry about that. I really apologize. Life has been kind of upside down in ways. Yeah, I, I was wondering. I'll just say hi to you guys. Somehow it says doesn't have messages or something like that. That's weird. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. That is very weird, guys. Jeez. Remember to guard your privacy. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. So down there's no point having a chat, a live stream without chat, right? I gotta hear you guys. What's going on, right? Oh, I'm sure you guys are uh, having chats here, but I don't know. I've been fiddling with this computer for quite a while already. Um, yeah, I have this projector set on some of my vlogs on the playlist, Hong Kong and China vlogs. So this something to look at. If you see my face very boring, you can look at the screen behind. Oh dear, what is happening? Let me see. That is terrible. Hi guys, I am checking out. Okay, I've seen some. I've seen. Okay, Jess. Hello. How are you doing, Dennis? Nice to see you, my friend. Long time no see. Marino Glass. How are you doing? Hey, Germany. How are you doing, my friend? You guys are really awesome. I have some Patreons here too. Thank you very much for joining my little party uh, on my chat. Yes, testing 1 2 3. Yes, I'm here. I hope you guys can hear me. I try to get myself organized, but somehow, yeah, I've been playing with this stupid computer for uh, like 45 minutes trying to get everything set up, but somehow this is the best I can do. I got my Nikon camera. I trying to hook it up on the thing, the interface or something, but I'm just using a laptop. So, hey, Christopher, where I'm in. Hey, Mr. Mitch, how are you doing, my friend? Hot zone. Yeah, unfortunately, we heard down in Seattle, Kirkland, it's really bad. Yeah, I'm planning to go down to Seattle again, but I'm gonna go more south to what's that called, the Westfield Mall or something like that. I'm just gonna stay a few days there and might go down to Oregon just to do a little bit of shopping. Yeah, Mr. Mitch, thank you very much. I got to give you a shout out. You've been a really awesome guy, always giving awesome comments and watching my videos. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jesse, for being my moderator. You're awesome. Dennis, awesome Patreon. Actually, Dennis, I met him in Hong Kong. Yeah, but it's not a good time to go to Hong Kong. Not a good time for traveling, actually. Yeah, I had a plan. I really wanted to go back to my old college in Oklahoma, and I wanted just to go to Texas. I want. Okay, I'm in Vancouver, Canada. Here, let me type it in so you guys can see. Van UVR. Hey. Yeah, there's a new mall down there. Really cool. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go down there. But actually, guys, from Vancouver, Canada, it takes just an hour, less than an hour, just to drive down the border. So it's really close here. So the kids, they always get me say, they're born in California, Los Angeles, and they always feel like They feel like when they go like grocery shopping or they go shopping or whatever, they always feel that I want to go back, to the States, and because there are some foods they're used to. So in Canada, I mean, Canada has great food here too. Also, not by all means, every place have their own good, poutine. Eating, they eat the French fries with vinegar. They eat the French fries with gravy and some poutine with cheese. It's awesome. But they're used to like Jack in the Box. My daughter, yeah, ketchup chips is not. Sorry, guys, ugh, not my. I don't like. Yeah, 10 years ago was new. Oh dear. South. Oh yeah, South Center Mall. Yes, yes, we like South Center Mall. A lot of Filipinos food there. I mean, the fried chicken's really nice. The Jollibee, because it's pretty close to Oregon too. But somehow I prefer to stay in Washington State than Oregon. And we walked down. Unfortunately, we walked down to Oregon. At Chinatown. It wasn't very nice, unfortunately. And you guys see the cover page today. I went down to Chinatown, downtown Vancouver. It's not really good. I mean, a lot of stores are closing up there. I think they're shifting somewhere else to Richmond or Burnaby, and all over Vancouver. So I got this. I got this in the States. What do you think of my cup? It's a 40-ounce cup, and I really love this. On long trips, I always take this. Here, focus. It's a 40-ounce, and it keeps drinks for 30. Keeps it cold for 34 hours, and that's no joke. This is not the first reduced tumbler I got. This is a brand new one I got. I got it from Amazon. So check down the link below. Yeah, economic crisis is coming. So the reason I like this, because you can put a straw, you can sip it, and when you sip it, there's actually a lever, so you can close it on the straw so it won't leak out, and then you can even open this for drinking, right? The Yeti doesn't have this function, and if you take your straw out, this guy here, water will leak out the top. So this is good. It has two, and this can fit in a regular cup holder since it's so big. It's 40 ounce. Oh my God, Jesse, you have a 64-ounce. That's crazy. You have a barrel. You have a barrel in your car. Yeah, this is awesome. I love it. And this one, this is the first one actually I got with a handle, so it's convenient. You guys might want to check it out. It's like $20 or something. It's cheap, and it works because the Reduce, I already have like 5 or 6 tumblers from Reduce, and so far, I never had any issues with it. I got some cheaper ones like for $10, stainless steel, and when you use it a few times and wash it and bang a little bit, all the gases leak in between the seams. And when the coffee is hot, this part will be all hot, and it will just last for like half an hour. And this will be really hot. It won't work at all. Yeah, this part is actually important because if you don't have this part, it won't fit in your cup holder, right? So it's a good design here. Brand new here. Like, I haven't even ripped out these stickers. And I always I drink like to drink soda water. I got a Soda Stream, but I'm just kind of sick of the Soda Stream because you know those gas bottles. I don't know, you guys, have you heard of those? You have to bring those gas bottles and exchange it at Bed Bath, or go to Best Buy, or go somewhere like for 15-20 bucks. I mean, excuse my language, screw that shit. I'm not gonna pay 15-20 bucks just to exchange my bottle. So I just went to get some dry ice and just weighed it out and took the valve out and just filled it in with dried ice. So when the dry ice evaporates, it will become CO2. So it will just cost me like $2-3 to refill a bottle instead of paying like 15-20 bucks. So if you guys have the Soda Stream, that's something you might consider. And let me know if you want me to do a video on refilling the bottles myself. Hey, Mr. Ivan J, how are you doing? Good evening, my friend. So my North American friends, every time the time now is normal. I don't have to wake up early. I don't have to wake up in the weird hours, you know. Yeah, Dennis, you guys look for the exchange bottles, you know. So this was the one of the first videos I did. Can you see in Hua Chun Bay? And I got these little mini drones. They're awesome. It's a fun little toy, and it recharges on a USB thing. Hey, Destination Taiwan, how are you doing, my friend? Yeah, live, man. Thank you very much for joining me, sir. Yeah, and the thing is, I try to schedule it like half an hour earlier, and I had problems because my computer was set on Hong Kong time, so the time was all screwed up. So I kind of had to change it and redo the whole thing again. Yeah, so that was the deal. Oh, so the life here, I mean, life in North America definitely is good. I mean, it's a completely different lifestyle. Um, yeah, it's like the daylight saving time. It was you had to change your clock, so we lost an hour of sleep, right? Um, and the kids before they had to start school at 4 in the afternoon. Now they start at 5, so they are busy right now. And school would start. I think they would start at 5 and finish at 12 o'clock midnight. So the time is like 8:44. I haven't even cooked dinner yet. I'm gonna make some pork cutlets tonight for them, but usually I'll start cooking around 10:30. So, guys, this is the life in Canada here, and it's really yeah late, very super late night dinner because I have to wait for the kids to eat. They don't have time, you know. And the thing is, since I've been here, the kids actually don't miss Hong Kong, and they told me they really wanted to stay here. So I don't know. They don't want to go back to Hong Kong. So that's I gotta make a living. I gotta do something. And this, sorry about this. This camera is twitching. My Logitech C922. I don't know what's going on with it. Sorry, excuse me. I hope it won't get any worse. It was twitching a little bit. I rebooted the computer twice, and that was really sucky. Sorry about that, guys. It's just so embarrassing. And I'm doing this live here, and I can't really like turn around. Yeah, I have a gas boiler here. Do you think something might be interfering? I have a camera here. It's not twitching now. Weird. I have the projector here, the Xiaomi. I really like Xiaomi stuff. Um, and this projector, it's has everything. Yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Mitch. Yeah, it's just twitching. So this is a video I did on my dad's Mercedes here. It's a 1979 model, and only had like I think 40,000 miles, 50,000 miles on it. But it's the space was so expensive, so I just had to just get rid of it. And yeah, it's a kind of sad video, because it's my dad. He was so happy when he got this car. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you guys can check out my playlists because I try to keep myself up to date on my playlists. And yeah, and let's talk about when I went to Costco, I went to the supermarkets. I went to Winco. My kids love Winco. You know what they get? Uh, Peanut butter and jelly. So they get peanut butter mixed with strawberries and the peanut butter mixed with grape. So that's one of their favorites, and they don't have this in Canada. Phone. Okay, excuse me. I have a question here. Destination Taiwan. How is your family business? Everything is slowing down with the virus. Are you still able to conduct business remotely? Yeah, it's really sad. Business is not good. Real estate prices has slumped down after protests. Now the virus, so it's not even getting any better. People from Wuhan, my friends in Wuhan, she's locked down. And if you go out uh, and don't listen while lockdown, you'll be sent to quarantine. And when you sent to quarantine, you'll get the virus for sure, and then you probably die from it. And that's no joke. And that's China. You got to accept, how China works, and that's very sad in a way. Yeah, and you manage hotels, and the hotel, it's really bad. Even air travel here, we thought about, yeah, I was talking about I wanted to visit my old college in Oklahoma, um, and Texas, but the deal is, um, you got to be on a plane for so many hours, and is it worth the risk, or should I go or should I not go? Because when we hopped down to Washington State, we just in our little automobile, we don't have to go any public transport. So, oh, really, Jesse, you have a friend from CRI? Interesting. Yep. So everything is the video seized at the back too, did it? Is it seizing? I don't know what's going on. So anyway, ignore the videos if it's probably slow or something like that. Yeah. So life here is, it's relaxed and nothing. But how can I say? When I was in the Philippines, we it was just a supposedly be like a 5-day vacation, and then it ended up being 2.5 weeks. Lost 2 cell phones, and everywhere you want to catch a taxi, you want to catch one of those tricycles, they try to rip you off. And you really know you're a tourist there because they'll give you, everything will be jacked up. And it wasn't a pleasant experience. And you can't really get on the subway or public transport because you don't know where you're going. And those jeepneys, you get stuffed inside the back. And people tell me it's not recommended. The best thing is just get a taxi, or so the best thing is getting a Grab. So Grab is like Uber, but the Grab sometimes like a Friday night, Saturday night, or something like after dinner time, it's really full. So you wait, like after we lost the phone in the taxi, like he locked the doors and just zoomed off and turned off his headlights. He was real, he's an asshole, and he just left. And after that, we're trying to catch a Uber or a Grab. It's like took 1.5 hours just to get one on. So you're just on the phone on the app, just trying to get, yeah. So Jesse, I'm glad it was not most important phone to get pocketed. Not saying any phones for not. Yeah, phones. Yeah. At least we didn't get a stick up, with a knife or something like that, right? Yeah, you just have to be more travel smart, just got to be more travels, alert. And when my kids have headphones and it's noise canceling, I mean, it's good on the plane and all that, you're by yourself in your little seat. But the deal is, it's not good because you are not alerted outside, you don't know what's happened. No, Mr. Ju, uh, no, I never had the phone snatched out of my hand. That would be really, really bad. Yeah, shit happens. You just have to, wherever you go, you got to be, alerted. Just got to be careful where you're going. Yep. And another thing is, it doesn't matter where, Philippines or Hong Kong or North America, whatever. I rather losing the phone. It was my son's phone. I'm refusing to buy him a new phone, so he's just using his old phone. My wife's phone was a really crappy phone, so she was really happy because she can upgrade her phone. But as you probably look at the video before, um, don't put it in the outside pocket of your backpack. And she does it, straight, brand new phone. I got it for her, at the Asia Mall of Asia, brand new phone, and she just sticks it at the same place, and that really pissed me off. I mean, guys, right? Come on, it's just, yeah, free upgrades, right? Do they care less? They don't have to pay for it. Is it because You know, I'm supposed to be. That's bad. iPhone 1. Oh, so you, yeah, iPhone 1 was a really good phone because when the iPhone 1 came out, I was still using the Windows phone and it was so slow. And actually, that phone, I forgot, even forgot the brand. You know, it's really thick and it has a window with a touch pen. And somebody, I had it on my holster belt, and in Shenzhen, when I got off the subway, somebody pulled my trousers, so I was just looking back, and another guy came in front and pickpocketed me, and he took that phone. But nowadays, it was like a long time ago. But nowadays, everything has a CCTV, and they'll catch that guy for sure in China, right? Yeah, it's really you have Jesse. You have a bait wallet at the back. That's awesome, man. You should put a bomb in that wallet or something, so that when the guy opens it, it'll blow up on his face. Really, I have an iPhone 1 too. Does nothing. iPhone is really good because when they upgrade the iOS, your apps won't be compatible. So end up if you have like I have the iPhone 1, I have the iPhone 4, iPhone 4S, and when you want to put some new apps, it says your OS is too slow and they won't even allow you to put it in. So you have to upgrade and get a new phone. And then one thing, I noticed staying here, the phones here are mostly you have to go on a contract to get your phones. I think, yeah, yeah, 4S was a good phone when it came out. Actually, I got 10 in. I was working in Macau. I got 10 iPhone S. I had some connection, and I like made 250 bucks on each iPhone 4S. So that was a very memorable phone for me. At those days when iPhones came out, you can actually make money when you have connections to get iPhone. But I think the gravy train has gone. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yes, you're smart. So yeah, so the iPhones are good, but after the iPhone 4S, I got some iPhone 5 and 6 just to make money off profit from it. But after that, I really use Xiaomi phones. So the kids have the most updated phones, but for me, I'm still using this really old Xiaomi phone. But I use this in China. I use this phone in China, so all the Chinese apps are on that, and it always says, "Be careful, your phone might be monitored." It has it on here. Let me see your network. It just says, I don't know, guys. Focus. Okay, wait. Don't do it. You see that, guys? Network may be monitored, right? Right. So I only use these for these Chinese apps, WeChat and the China banks and everything. But when I'm in North America, I use my Google phone. My Google phone actually it's an old version. It's not even new. It's a Pixel 2. So this is a Pixel 2. So I always say it's really great. This phone, it only has one camera, one flash, nothing special, right? So it's just a Pixel 2, but it has a eSIM on Google Fi, so you don't need any SIM cards or anything. It's just you can just download a SIM card information. Yeah, I really like my Google Fi plan because wherever I go, doesn't have to be Canada or US, Philippines, Japan, Taiwan, um, uh, South Korea. I just tether this phone or use my phone here, and there's no roaming fee for the data. So one of the best things. You don't have roaming fees at all. And you go to Malaysia, they would ask you for your passport copy and stuff like that, or your personal information. So they'll give you photocopies of all your personal information, and I don't like that, right? So when you get to ever, it works like 150, 160 countries around the world, and in the States it has 1 million hotspots that you can use for free, unlimited. And once you go $60 and over, your data will be unlimited. So I think they'll throttle you when you're over 50 gigs or something like that. But for example, destination Taiwan, if I'm in Taiwan, my kids are there, I have to do Google Classroom or whatever, I'll just tether this for their laptops or tablets, and they'll use the data of this. So did you see my panic buying in North America? So in Costco, there's no free Wi-Fi. So I was just tethering this phone. They were, online on Google Classroom with video calls and everything. So the max I would pay is $65 for data. So that really helps a lot. So I really, this phone, it works. So I just started, and it tells you there's a little app. It just says that's how much I use. So I think it counted yesterday. And there's a meter. It just says 0.90 gigabytes, right? So and it'll just will come in Canada now, and this is the charge. It just says welcome to Canada. It may take a moment, you know. So and then you can use the Hangouts, and you can move your phone number, any cell phone number, to this Google Fi number. And the thing is, there's no contracts, and you can cancel anytime. So if you guys want to go traveling, you can just use your Google Fi phone, and after that, just cancel it out. Just get a random number, something not important. Oh, so you from Seoul? Did they say Seoul? So I see your icon is Ming. So it's in Korean it's Moon. Is it Moon? Yeah. Yeah, people love toilet paper. So I did the last one, Vinda International Holdings Group. Their stocks went up like 40, almost 50% since the beginning of the year. Yes, Mario Glass. Yes, you can move your phone number. You can port your number, but it only works. You can only get Google Fi service in the States. That's the only catch. Yeah, you can only get this in the States. And I've been using this. One of my subscribers actually, I met him in Shenzhen, and he says, "Hey, I don't believe it. Why aren't you using Google Phone?" I said, "What's Google Phone? I have no idea." Said, "It's really good. I give you a link, save you $20." And I click on my link, and then you find out, and I bet you won't cancel because it's so awesome. Which is good because it has, and this phone has a VPN built in. So anywhere you go or you're using Wi-Fi, it has a built-in VPN. So can you see the G here? Here. See, this thing won't focus. You see the little the Wi-Fi, and there's a G and a lock. So it always goes through a VPN. Google goes through a VPN. So your data is safe and everything. Nobody can hack into your phone. And the thing is, when you're in China, there are places they block the internet, Facebook, and everything. This just tunnels directly to the States, so it's like using American phone in America, in the States. So there's in China or whatever countries they're sensitive, whatever apps you're using, it's no problem. You can use anywhere on this. Yeah, you guys check out the link below on the Google Fi service if you guys interested. There's more information down there instead of me just keep on repeating, being so boring. Yeah, destination Taiwan. Google the service has a built-in VPN, so it goes through their server for the VPN connection. Yep. Thank you very much, Jess. You're awesome, man. Jesse is a really nice guy. He always helps me out, on my live chat, and I haven't done this for a long time because sometimes it's just, believe it or not, I our ski slope here is like 15 minutes away to go to a ski slope. We haven't gone skiing because at this time it's not, we don't really feel, we kind of feel like we're here because of the virus and everything, and we just feel it's not relaxed. It's not, we're not even, what do you mean, not even in a holiday mood or anything. It's just like, oh, I want to go back to Hong Kong. I want to get on with my life, and we have to move on. Thank you very much, Jesse. So they were complaining because they still got the youth ski boots and they grown out of it, but I got a deal on those ski boots, so they got new ski boots. And the thing is, when they really want to go skiing, sometimes I just say, "Hey, just try your ski boots at home. Sit in the couch, put them on for like 30 minutes, and see how do you feel any hard spots on it, anything pushing it." So I went through a few times on this, and they listened to me. But now they just told me to f off because they say, "Dad, don't think you're not bringing us skiing, right? You're not going to take us skiing. You always ask us to try on the new boots." That's so funny. Yeah, let me read this comment here. Most cases in Korea is Daegu, city of southeastern Koreans, so we don't have many cases. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I wish so. They really blew because of I think the congregation, the Christian, they didn't wear masks and all that. I hope they would sort out everything very soon. And it's just sad to hear people dying from this virus. And in the state, they call this they're not calling it whatever COVID-19 or nCoV or anything. They just say it's Wuhan virus. And by the way, they turned down, I think last couple of weeks, they turned down like over 100 people from the border from Canada to the States. They asked him it's not a good time to come to the States, and just turned them back. Yeah, so lots of people were barred from going to the States. So I guess it's, they're trying to the states are trying to protect their borders from the virus getting in. Yeah, because the Christian, it's they say it's like a cult or something like that, right? And people are obsessed with the religion. Yeah, that's what I heard. Destination Taiwan. It's interesting. It's a broadened program in Hong Kong. Obviously, it's not. But I mean, it's calm. But the thing is, people are saying if these 5 years, if you graduate in any college in Hong Kong, nobody's gonna hire you. Unfortunately or fortunately, Hong Kong really depends on the mainland tourism, Hong Kong the China businesses, and the reason Hong Kong is doing well, I mean, still it's not good, but still surviving and doing well, is because many mainland Chinese companies come down to Hong Kong for listing, so they can get into the stock market. So the stock market, might go down a few thousand points, but it's gonna come up because this is the only gateway for mainland Chinese companies to come to Hong Kong to list, get on the stock exchange. So this is one of the major important part of Hong Kong. That's, financial, because Hong Kong is still one of the major financial hubs in Asia, and still this really economic turn down real estate prices. My apartment like dropped like at least 15%. So it's not fun to hear. I mean, if I sold it like a couple years ago, I could be a happy man. But obviously it's it's that's life. We gotta fight it out, right? Yeah, people are brainwashed in a way and vulnerable. Yes, and people get. Yeah, it's true. I was talking. Believe it or not, I went to the bank just to get some cash. Because do you know right here? Because you go to some supermarkets or something like that. Like I went to Chinatown today. They take cash, but the thing is, it's a really good deal. So if you guys go to a supermarket, it's going to be a lot more expensive because they take credit cards and all the ads and all the corporation and all that. But sometimes if you guys go to Chinatown to buy veggies, they're fresh and some Chinese vegetables and stuff like that. It's really you get a really good deal, and buying meat too. Uh, so a few days ago we went to Crystal Mall in Vancouver. That's one of the places they only take cash for everything. And even Mr. Mitch, I went down when we go to Seattle. We go to Winco. Winco only takes Winco only takes cash or debit card. And the thing is, I'm really kind of angry because my debit card expired from Chase, and they send it to me already twice, and it somehow got lost. So that's total bullshit. I think uh, the post office guys are not being honest because they can obviously feel the envelopes. There's something hard, like a credit card, and it just disappeared. So after twice sending it to my home in Los Angeles, they said, "Well, we're gonna do it UPS, so you're gonna sign for my debit card in case." So I think the best way to protect your identity, because I think last year I had identity theft, and it's really bad. I mean, I get to buy it. I know my credit's good. I get my bought a. They went and bought a BMW with my credit. They stole my driver's license because I had to renew, and they were checking my mailbox every day. The thing is, they open a bank account. So if you guys have whatever bank account, for example, a Chase Bank, they have your ID or whatever. They go online, open a checking account, and so if they open a checking account, they would apply on the net, so they can reset your password, everything, and they can transfer the savings account to their checking account. I mean, your checking account, which he opened for you, and he can just move the money out of your account, and they can clear your account, and that's how it's doing. Pawsey. Pawsey's a party man. He's having fun in he's a single guy in Taiwan, Kaohsiung, I think the south of Kaohsiung. Yeah. Yeah, I got him some Canadian whiskey. He's trying to swig the whole bottle. It's like a liter. So that's Aussie. Yeah, so I got the credit. I mean, it didn't really affect my credit score,